Aloha champions! It's Mr. Chambers here. I'm coming from my kitchen today to present your Chapter 5 quiz. Now, I could just pop in the Math and Focus test on Google Classroom. However, it's been a really dry chapter. Chapter 5 is a really tough chapter, in my opinion. I taught it in 2 weeks. Normally in the classroom, it would have taken me a month to go over it. So I want to give you a fun project to do for your Chapter 5 quiz. There are 7 tasks that I want you to do. And so with that being said, let's begin with question number 1. Question number 1. With a ruler, measuring tape, or an app on your phone if you so choose to do so, I want you to measure in inches and feet your height and your wingspan. You may need a sibling or parent to help you out to measure height. Measure from your foot to the top of your head and record that in feet and inches. Mr. Chambers is 5 feet 9 inches. For your wingspan, I want you to stretch your arms out and from your fingertip to your fingertip, measure how long your arms are. Some people might have shorter wingspans than they are tall. Others have the exact same wingspan as they are tall, or some have longer arms than they are tall. I want you to measure both your height and your wingspan in feet and inches. On to question number 2. Question number 2 deals with measuring the weight of items in customary units. So these are ounces and our pounds. For this, everybody's going to have a different answer. But what I want you to do is I want you to find 3 things in your pantry or fridge that have a clear label on them. On this label, I want you to find, down at the bottom, it tells you the weight of the item. So, for my soup, that is 11 ounces. For this can of beans, that's 28 ounces. And for this box of ziti, it is 16 ounces. Now that I have these 3 items, only 3 items, I'm going to add them all up, 16 plus 28 plus 11, and I'm going to figure out the total number of ounces and give my answer in pounds and ounces. All right, so after you've done that, it's on to question number 3. Question number 3, measuring the volume in customary units. These are our fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, gallons. Before me, I have 10 of these small Gatorade bottles. Each of these Gatorade bottles contains 1.5 cup of Gatorade, or 12 fluid ounces. If I were to pour all 10 of these into a gallon-sized punch bowl, would I fill the punch bowl? Yes or no? And please give a description of how you came up with your answer. On to question number 4. Question number 4. I want you to use Google Maps or your favorite app to tell distance. And I want you to map out your home or where you live to PAIDEIA Academy. And then in the options, I want you to switch that to kilometers, km. Now, Mr. Chambers lives 25.2 kilometers away from PAIDEIA. You as a scholar will compare your distance to PAIDEIA to Mr. Chambers, who has to travel to school longer And how much further do they have to travel to get to PAIDEIA? On to question number 5. Question number 5 seems a lot like question number 2. We are measuring the mass or weight in grams for the 3 items we had for question number 2. On your properly labeled food, next to where you found the ounces should be a tiny print. You'll have parentheses, and it will have a number followed by a G. This is the amount of grams that this weighs. So my soup is 312 grams. Can of beans is 794 grams. And this box of baked ziti is 454 grams. Now I'm going to add up all 3 items again in the grams and give the answer in kilograms and grams. That brings us on to question number 6. Question number 6. Mr. Chambers, in his water bottle, you've probably seen it flipped onto like my waist or whatnot. I drink 4.5 of these every day. The volume of this water bottle is 1,000 milliliters. So if I fill it up 4.5 times, how many total milliliters and liters am I drinking each day? And finally, question number 7. Measuring time. Now, I know I've been blocking my microwave clock this whole time, but I'm gonna bring us in a little bit closer so you can see what time I'm filming this. I currently have that I'm filming it at 11:08. I'm sorry if that's reversed for you, but the time is 11:08. If this was filmed in the morning, how would you tell that time using 12-hour time and 24-hour time? Or if Mr. Chambers is a night owl and he filmed this Sunday night, would this have been, what would this time of 11:08 be in 12-hour time and 24-hour time? Okay? So with that, brings us to the conclusion of our Chapter 5 quiz. After you finish Chapter 5 quiz, you'll start into Chapter 6 of Math and Focus. Chapter 6 involves finding the area and perimeter of squares and rectangles. So we have that to look forward to, and there will be a Crazy Owls this Friday for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.